Tonight, we're learning more about the teen driver who was hit and killed in an Alton crash last night. Her mother is still alive, but was in the car with her when it happened. 5 on your side's Andy Crawl visited the intersection. Neighbors are now calling problematic.
A 17-year-old girl killed, her mother airlifted to the hospital, and a suspect behind bars on suspicion of driving while intoxicated, all after a crash on Friday just after 9 p.m. in Alton at the intersection of Homer Adams Parkway and Seminary Road.
You never know when you're going to be the last day,
That's where Grace Bustos was driving with her mom, Meghan Bustos, when there was a crash with an unidentified driver who Alton police say showed signs of intoxication and was taken into custody. Grace was pronounced dead at the scene.
Down here, flying down here all the time.
People who live in this area tell us what makes this intersection even more dangerous is the fact that there's not a crosswalk, making things potentially problematic for not only pedestrians, but especially people in wheelchairs.
It's hard for us not to be able to go across the tracks just to get something to eat.
For the last 5 years, Raymond Vansel has lived only blocks away using his motorized wheelchair. He was in bed when he heard the helicopter airlifting Meghan to a St. Louis hospital.
That's when I found out something's going on. And when I looked out my window, I couldn't see a lot.
Meghan is said to be stable and recovering in the ICU. Some of her family members were putting up a wreath and dropping off flowers to remember Grace less than 24 hours after her passing. They didn't want to go on camera, but said Meghan is healing from both neck and back fractures. Calling it an unimaginable loss, Alton's police chief Jarrett Ford said, quote, "Our thoughts and prayers are also with the students and staff of the Alton School District who knew Grace." That same day, Mothers Against Drunk Driving in St. Louis supported St. Louis County Prosecutor Melissa Price Smith in her announcement that it is now officially a no-refusal county, meaning that whenever someone is suspected of impaired driving or refuses to provide a breath or blood sample, prosecutors will immediately issue a search warrant to obtain a blood sample. Andy Crawl, 5 on your side.
So awful, Andy. Thanks. Police tell us the crash investigation is still ongoing tonight. If you or your loved one has been impacted by an impaired driving crash, Mothers Against Drunk Driving say contact their 24/7 victim helpline at 1-877-MAD-HELP or email victims@mad.org.